Well, we made it to Friday, and I hope that your week is finishing off strong and that you've got some plans to worship the Lord this weekend. You are invited to join us at the Journey Baptist Church if you are in the Coachella Valley watching this. And if you're not in the Coachella Valley watching this, you can watch on our live stream at 10:15 a.m. on Sunday morning. And so please join us. Go to Luke chapter number 9. And I told you last night in our study that I would come back to this morning. And so here we are, Luke 9:23. And I asked this question: what part of your Christian life do you consider to be like taking up your cross and following Jesus? What part of it? And remember, last night I jokingly pulled out my cross, and I said, this is not carrying my cross. Wearing a piece of jewelry or having a tattoo or something like that is not carrying your cross. Carrying your cross, Jesus implicated, was a way of living our lives. And so let me read the passage to you, and you will see that he indicates clearly that it is a way of living. And my question to you is, as you listen to me this morning, what part of your Christian experience, your Christian life, is like picking up a cross, setting it on your shoulder and dragging it along with you? What part of your life is that, taking up your cross and following him? Here we go. Verse number 23 in chapter 9 of Luke. It says, "And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself, take up his cross daily and follow me. For whosoever shall save his life shall lose it, but whosoever will lose his life for my sake the same shall save it." And obviously, the implication here is that some people are living their lives for themselves, and then they have Christianity also. They're doing their own thing. They're living their lives by their own rules, by their own setup, or maybe they're just trying to make the most out of this life and protecting their life from being infringed upon by their faith. And so they're trying to live their lives. And he says that kind of person is going to lose out. They're going to miss out. They're going to, and dangerously, could miss out on eternity. Verse number 25 goes on and says, "For what is a man advantaged if he gain the whole world and lose himself or be a castaway?" Think about that. Lose yourself, meaning lose everything that God has for you. You can lose everything that God has for you in the process of living your life, or you can live your life in such a way that it is proof that you weren't saved to begin with. You could be a castaway at the end of this life, and that is a dangerous, dangerous game to play. Verse number 26 gives us just a little bit more. It says, "For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed when he come in his glory and in his Father and of the holy angels." And so we have this statement from Jesus that living the Christian life is way more than a claim, and it's certainly more than something we do as a checklist item. Well, I got to church 3 times this month, so that should be Christianity. That should be good enough. Well, I stopped cussing. I think a lot of people tell me, "Yeah, Ryan, I got Jesus. I stopped cussing." Well, that's great. That's great. That's a single behavior modification. But do you actually live for him, or are you just simply checking off behavioral boxes? Well, I don't do that anymore, and I don't do that anymore, so I should be good with God. And God is saying, no, the Christian life is a full life change. It's you take up a cross now and you carry it. Jesus' cross took him to the actual hill of Golgotha where he was crucified on it. And I think that's the implication, that there is a death to living for myself and a new life of living for Jesus. And so I want to encourage you this morning to really take inventory and ask yourself as you head into the weekend, where you might even have some time to do this: am I really living a Christian life, or am I living my life with Christianity just kind of thrown in with it? Because there's a huge difference between those two things. And I know that when we start living the Christian life, we'll find that life that God has for us. And it is better than the life that we're sacrificing. We just have to allow him to lead. And so I want to encourage you with that this morning. And I hope that helps you frame your day to be the best day in God's eyes. Have a great day.